Hello everyone, Corn here and welcome to my channel. I have a project share today and it relates to the chat and craft with me that I recently posted. And everybody was so sweet when I hauled this gorgeous paper from Stamperia. Remember I got it on Amazon and it's called Province. And what I wanted to call, with working on this project, what I wanted to call it the whole time was Lavender and Lace. But as you see this beautiful bouquet or wreath around that's done in a heart, around home is where the heart is, that has pansies, lavender, white daisies in it. So there are other flowers here. With the cover, I have not tied it yet. This ribbon is organza ribbon from Dollar Tree, which I thought matched perfectly. The thing is, with this paper pad, remember this is an 8x8, and you get 10 sheets of a double-sided paper. And they had a lot of cut-aparts in it and everything, so much so that I've never done this before. I know a lot of crafters use the cut-aparts a great deal. That's something I don't normally do, but this, since everything was so coordinated and was so beautiful, I went with it. And so let me show you this though. See, in the paper itself, it shows you a picture of lace and trim and ribbon here. And then here I have put lace. This is lace that I've put here. And then I was going to put a trim that, remember those gorgeous trims that Trina from Trina's Place gave me? I had it all cut and ready to go. And then when I looked up and saw this with the darling little polka dots, it's just so pretty that I looked on my desk and I had pulled this ribbon, which is a grosgrain ribbon with the polka dots, so I decided to go with that. And that's from Doodlebug. We all know Norma Lisa loves Doodlebug tons. And then here's the back. And as most of you know, this is going to Kathleen. She was recently widowed. And this is just me saying to her that I'm thinking of her, and if she would like to put pictures of her and Sean or a time they had together or whatever, or if she just wants to use it for something very differently, that's entirely up to her. But I did it in these papers in this color because she said that purple is one of her favorite colors and also one of Sean's. So you open it up, and I have a pocket. Remember, I love to put a pocket on the front and on the back. This, the lavender in here, some of it looks like lavender to me and some of it looks like liatris. So I'm not sure about that, but I put stickles in, I think it's called Cosmic, I think is the name of that one. It's purple and it has teeny tiny bit of blue in it, which is another one of Sean's favorite colors. Then I did on either side, I did this is the cut apart from the paper. Then I did some sequins that I got at Dollar Tree, and then on the inside, I don't like to see the hole necessarily, so I always put stickles on the inside of my sequins. And here's the first tag. As you see, I tried to put, like I said, even lace for the ribbon. And this is also from the paper. And they do have some trims, not very much, but they do have some. And then this lace on the bottom is from Hobby Lobby. Then she can journal on the back if she wishes to. And then on this side, this is another one of the cut aparts from the paper. And then I don't know if you can see them, they are little tiny butterflies that I have punched out of lavender glitter paper. And then wilted violet with distressed oxides is what is around the front and back of this. And then she can just open this and journal up a storm if she would like to in here. And that goes in the front pocket. I like to put a pocket on the front of these albums and on the back so that she can put any extras that she would like. And I'm going to put this down now because my hand's starting to get tired. Hot! That's interesting, tired. So in this little tuck spot, this is the Fotomat. And as a lot of you all know, with my Fotomats, I just do them in the rectangle. Then I have some wonderful punches, corner punches that I got from Hobby Lobby that I do my corners with. I also made, with that same paper pad, some journaling cards for her. And again, I don't know if this is picking it up, but this lace that's on here is iridescent. It has some iridescent thread in it. And this paper, though, I got the 2 shades of lavender. That's from Joann Fabrics. And then this cut apart, I don't know if you can see or not, but the stickles is on all of the lavender on that. And then she can journal on the back. And then I love to make these little goodies that you can just open up and either put like a small, like when you take a picture of someone from a distance and cut it out and put in here and then write or just write. This paper I inked up a lot. Then this is one of their little cut aparts. This paper is from Walmart. Norma Lisa, the Misfit Florida Crafter, told us all about it. It's, I don't know if that's picking it up either. There's tons of glitter in the paper. Not on it, but in it. It is the coolest paper. They have all different kinds of paper in there, and a lot of them, you know, are textured and glittered and just wonderful. And then again, lace is on a large circle punch. This is from the paper. And then this is also a doodlebug trim that I just cut these little flowers from. They're fuzzy. They almost feel like velvet, but they're not, but they feel that way. And then onto this belly band. This is from the paper. This is one of the strips that you could cut out, and I made a belly band with it. Put it on this purple paper. This this punch right here is a Martha Stewart punch that I got at Tuesday Morning several years ago, maybe even 3. And what goes inside of there is this, I know, isn't this paper gorgeous? Is this Fotomat, then this journaling card in a green with the lace. My laces are from a little bit of everywhere, y'all. And then also, they had this. This is one of their cutouts. How cute is this? For, you know, all I had to do was cut it out and score in the middle and fold it. That's it. How cute is that? And that's from the paper. So let's put this back where it belongs. I get a kick out of angling things over here. And then this tuck spot, again, this is from the paper and the little lavender perfume bottle. This is all from, I just have very, very tiny, a few little cutouts left. This is all the, 10 pages of the paper from Stamperia. Except I did make from that paper also, I did make a card for Eileen Mack here on YouTube. And then this gorgeous doily, which I covered up most of it, but I still think the edge is gorgeous. That's from Martha Stewart. And then here's a card that was included with the paper. Isn't that gorgeous? That she can, look at that, she can just write and write. There's a little butterfly close to the flowers too on that one. Then this also too, one of the cut aparts. It needed nothing, absolutely nothing. And it just tucks up there beautifully, and then she can write on that. Then this is, you know how I love to do these. Number one, here's my favorite butterfly die. Let me see if you can see the outline of the wings or what come up. It is just so elegant. And put some lace on there, then some inking, and then when she lifts this up to journal, she said she also loves teapots. So I cut this out of a Victorian book that was gifted to me by Dawn from Dawn Age Creates. So when she lifts that up, she gets a little Victorian teapot with, yes, lavender flowers on the top of it. And then inside of this one, I thought you'd like to see the paper too. She gets this Fotomat. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this paper. This paper is just, it's just some of the prettiest paper I've ever seen. This is Handsome's favorite journaling card because he loves it, that it's, you know, like a darker purple with a fuchsia lace on it. The lace is from Hobby Lobby. And it's just a darker shade of what they use for their ribbon and in some of the little newer flower buds. And then I was going to say she's going to have to write in black ink on the back of that one. And then I made this little book out of, this was the top of paper, and I cut it down for the Fotomat, so I used this to make a little book for her that she could write in, or journal in, as we say. Now on this side, I made this envelope, and you see this, pinned it to it. It's not glued on. And this paper clip with the little lace on it like a bow, that I got from Dawn Age Creates here. And so you take this off. Whoops, there it goes on the back. I do have a green butterfly for her and other things that are coming out. Because I thought, remember how gorgeous this paper is? So I left this alone because I think it is so pretty. I would want to see it in its entirety, except I did put a pair, I die cut these, this die I got from Tuesday Morning last year. If you look at the gloves real close, they have a butterfly die cut in them. See, there's the antennae and there's the wings. But I thought, you know, sometimes if you want to go gardening and you've been out, you take off your dress gloves and then you put on your garden gloves. So that's why I did that. And then, like I said, on the other side of the envelope, we have this. The envelope itself is, again, lavender and lace. And there's not only butterflies on this image, but also a bee. So I'm hoping it will remind her of Handsome and I, and we love our bees. I'm also hoping these silver corner pieces stay where they're supposed to. I love them. I use them sparingly because, you know, whenever it comes to a sticker, I put glue stick on the back, but these are so delicate that I couldn't do it. So here's hoping that they stay on like they're supposed to. The back, I fussy cut this out of one of the cut aparts, and then inside the envelope is, as you all know, I like to do butterfly punches and send for the recipient to use for their projects. And so it goes on like this, and then underneath the flap is this Fotomat, Look at the little butterfly and bees. Just so sweet. And then that goes under it. Also, the journaling card is this one. And the lavender has the stickles on it also in the brown bag and lace. And then as you see, with the wilted violet, that I did a lot of distress oxide around distressing the items, a lot. So we have those go on the back. Then the butterfly goes like he's flying downward. Then this darling idea from Dawn. Just the sweetest little paper clip with just a bow on it. That goes like so. And it goes down further, but I will fix that later. And then here's the back pocket. And then inside of that, we have this tag, which I wanted to put and had in the first of it, just because it says for you, but I rearranged it differently. This is some seam binding that I got from Amazon in white, and then I dyed it and scrunched it up. And then these little tiny butterflies were not standing out properly because they're such a light color. So I put my stickles on them. I don't know if you can see all the glitter on them, but they're glittering too. And then this is the journal. No, wait a minute. This is a little, no. This is some of the graph paper in lavender with this, and then just this darling little punch I punched out. And do you remember when Dollar Tree gave us glittered stick? It's like adhesive paper, and well, not even paper, adhesive glittered adhesive or what have you. And I punched that out of it, and it just stays on beautifully. That came out like 2 years ago or something. I don't know if they still have that or not. But then she can journal in here, and I love stuff like this because I can write on a straight line then. And then the last thing is for the journal is then she can write in this, and she can close it. I thought this little cut apart was so sweet, and she can title it. And I took this trim and put on here. It's got a tiny bit of pink on it, but as you see, there's a tiny bit of pink in here also. So, and then this border punch is a Martha Stewart border punch with the butterflies. So that's the journal part. And then if you saw my chat and craft with me, that has, we did the card together, and the only thing I did different was after everything was done, I went back with my it doesn't have a name for this stickles. It's like crystal though, the crystal one they have, and filled in all the little die cuts in all three of the butterflies. I don't know if that is showing up with this light. I'm not sure. And then lace here. And I should have known different. If you didn't see that video, when I do glue down the edge of my lace when it's going to be sliding either in and out of a pocket or in and out of an envelope, because otherwise your lace, even if you go this way, it can get messed up. Well, I should have known better, because you know that the Distress Oxide, if you spray it, you get such great effects with water. I should have known that with the art glitter glue that it was going to come through a little bit on the lace, but I kind of like it, y'all. I ended up liking it. And this card I made to go to open this way, and then I will write on this die cut. And then the back just came out like so. And the only thing I did with the envelope this time was, this is another one of those wonderful scrap papers from Walmart. And that's one of the white with all that glitter on it. Isn't that gorgeous? And I just got it, I just tried to punch it right where it would look like that's the body, and then these are the decorations on the wings. And that is my project share for today. And I'd like to thank you all for stopping by and visiting. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.